Good morning, YouTube. Just woken up and the sky is blue. I mean, that makes me feel good. I used to wake up and it was like pitch black for like 2 hours and it just put you in a right shit mood. But I've woken up and the sun's out, watching the planes go by in the sky. I love plane watching lately. I kind of got on the flight app, all the things called Flight Radar, and I track where all these planes are going. I find it fascinating. Sun's out, 7 AM in the morning. Feel good. This is what wakes me up. It's so much better. I used to be a winter person. Used to fucking hate summer, sweating, hot weather. Now, honestly, I crave it. Diesel? He just wants me to throw this for him. What you got there, lad? You ready for it? What you got there, boy? Yeah, that's it. Always make sure you hydrate in the morning first thing. I normally wake up and I'll probably get about 500 millilitres in me straight away. So that much. Just straight down the hatch, like deep throat it, get it down you, get hydrated. There's nothing worse than waking up and you're dehydrated and your breath stinks and you're laying next to your missus. Give me a kiss. It's like your breath is dirty. So we'll do that. We'll crack on with this day. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Well, cheers on that. What have you got there, little boy? What have you got there? Huh? What's that? Off you go then. Oh, fuck, Diesel. Shit, sorry. Lobbed it right in the bush. I hope you can get that. Oh, shit. Ain't gonna be able to get that. Oh, Denzel, bruv. Oh, shit. It's like fucking fawns and stuff. I've only got my sliders on. Fuck. It's... Oh, yep. Oh, fuck, it's tangled. Fucking... Yeah. That's it. Shit. Can't handle this dog. Oh. Right, I know I shouldn't have done that, so let's just go inside and fucking start the day. Meal number one is slightly different to what you've seen in my last full day of eating. I've had to make some adjustments due to the appetite being a little bit suppressed. So we've got bacon medallions, we've got a whole egg, we've got sourdough bagels, we've got mushrooms on top. I actually really like this meal at the moment. What I'll do is I'll do a full day of eating soon. I'll show you what it's all about. I used to shit on the bodybuilding. Fuck off, George. I can't speak to a camera. Babe, I can't speak to a camera. I'm done with it.
Speak to me then. I am the camera.
Okay. Do I look at the camera or should I look at you? What if I do? If I do this?
Yeah.
Yep. I used to shit on people for eating bacon. You remember that? I was like, eating bacon. The bodybuilders eating bacon. Bacon's like a shit pork, like pork shit meat.
You said that to me the other day.
Yeah.
Still, literally 2 days before you had the bacon.
And then all of a sudden I got bacon. I'm like, this is fucking delicious. Yeah, if you eat bacon in the morning, rate it. I wish I'd done it ages ago.
Normal bacon though, not turkey.
Yeah, not turkey bacon. Turkey bacon, I had it. Remember I bought it, it was dry as fuck. Like literally, it was like, an allergy can I give it as? What's dry? Don't say a nun's pussy. Because that's what you was thinking, innit?
You said it though, really?
Okay, it was dry, yeah. It was dry.
And macros on that are well, not the same, but they're very close to bacon. No, a turkey bacon.
We'll do a full avian and I'll show you. That's all I got to say. Environment is so key to your progression. Like if you are fucking training out of a gym that does not motivate you, you don't like the equipment, you don't like the people in it, then why the fuck are you going to work hard in it? Why the fuck do you want to be there? We get content. I get content with where I'm at. Being content in bodybuilding and being content going to the gym, probably the worst thing you can do because you're never going to push yourself further. Whereas when you're surrounded by people that are doing more than you, more reps, more weight, whatever it may be, that makes you realise that you can always do more. And I go into the gym today, there'll be some fucker in there doing some stronger stuff. I mean, I'm training in the gym with Eddie Hall at the moment. Eddie Hall's fucking world's strongest man. You know, there's always more I could be doing. There's always more work that I need to put in. So yeah, I think that was a great decision, you moving gym and putting yourself in a better environment. I think the common mistake that I see a lot of people make when I give them a new plan is they just get carried away of just wanting to add more and more weight every single week. And reality is, yes, you'll probably be able to do that, but don't allow your form to slip. Make sure you follow the exercise cues, because why I've programmed this is for you to challenge yourself in a way that you've never been challenged before, like a 1 count in the length range, 2 count in the length and range, partial reps, isometric hold, these things that you've probably never exposed your body to. And when you're exposing your body to something completely new that you've never done before, it's gonna grow, it's gonna respond. I'm not gonna take too much of your time, but just wanted to say I have coaching spots available for the month of April. And if you are interested, just drop me an email, which I have down below in the description, or drop us a message on Instagram, GeorgeOsborne12, and we'll discuss things further. But I'll leave it there now because people fucking hate it. You know when you watch videos and they're just like plug in here, and I'm just like, I'm watching this guy just sell me shit. Like, what is the point of this video? I hate it, so I hate doing it myself, but I thought I'd put it out there. I still keep waffling on. We'll see in a bit. The missus got a few cereals sent out from Skinny Food Co. These are mad. Some of these are mad. Bonfire, toffee, cookie dough, s'mores, Black Forest, white chocolate, biscuit flavour. One thing that baffles me about these is how are these literally 0 calories? There's literally nothing in it. Per 100 gram, there's nothing in here other than a little bit of salt. How's all of this 0 calories? Like, what the fuck do they do to it? It baffles me. It kind of scares me a little bit because I'm thinking what I'm actually putting in my body, but can't really talk, can I? Let's be honest about that. And it was also pretty mad how your partner influences you on some sort of things. Like I never, before we met, never had syrups in coffees. Now I love it. It's like that protein yogurt. Long story short, I used to shit on people that went to like Aldi and get them protein yogurts. You know, they buy like 12 of them. They buy the whole fucking, they basically sell out.
Yeah, and now we make them in bulk.
And now I make yogurt every night. I think it's one of my favourite meals. So I used to shit on them going, look at them fucking pussies, like children. Because remember when I was younger, I used to have yogurts in my lunchbox when I took it to school. And I think fucking children grow up. But now, I love it. It's mad.
You make me my yogurt bowl.
If you watch my cream of rice video, you will know we always put it in the freezer half an hour before we eat it. Oh! No fucking way. I've just put 176 grams of fucking protein in there. Oh, I was using the scooper I was using the box with the scoop in it as a tripod. Oh no. I reckon I've got this still though. Oh, what's that? 140? Imagine having 145 grams of protein in one meal. I'll be shitting, boy. Oh, the mess I've just made. I've just cleaned up as well. 41. There we go. Look at the mess I've made. I don't think my pre-workout has changed in about 3 years. My personal opinion, what I recommend is just have the same pre-workout and post-workout every single time. More so pre-workout than post-workout. It's predictable. You know what you're gonna feel like when you train. You know how you're gonna react. You know how the food's gonna sit. There's nothing worse than getting leaky bum and trying to train. It's dreadful, you know? When you're about to do a set or you go into a squat pack or a leg press and you're sharting and you don't know what's going on. You run into the toilet. I did that in my... Story time, okay, quick one. My 2019 prep, I shat myself, and I was like, what am I gonna do here? So I took my boxer shorts off, I went outside, there was a bin outside the gym I was training at the time, put my boxer shorts in there and just carried on, just went commando. And I was like, I'll do whatever it takes for this prep. If I need to shit myself, I'll carry on. So that was fun. It just randomly came out. I think I went too deep and that pressure sort of built up and I just literally sharted. My stomach was feeling a little bit iffy that day because I ate something different for my pre-workout. Lesson learned. It's gym time, motherfuckers. Let's fucking get. Having these little chats before I go into the gym, it just kind of settles my mind. Trying to RDL with this on me doesn't look good. It's actually kind of falling off and I'm scared I'm going to pull it off and my nail's just going to come off at the same time. We're fresh off a deload anyway. I've taken 4 days off this week so far. This is my second training session back. So feeling fresh, really focused on my sleep. I think that's really one thing that I've neglected recently is my sleep. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I probably get about 6.5 hours sleep. It's not enough. I'm someone that gets up at like 5:30, 6. But I find myself, I'm just fucking knackered. So I've been getting up about 6:30, 6:45 lately, which is really late for me. I kind of wake up and I feel really guilty. I'm like, oh my God, have I just woken up like an hour later? And I'm like, fuck. And I'm thinking, why am I rushing about for? Like, it is what it is. I've just felt way better in my head and I've been able to be more productive throughout the day just because I've been able to sleep a little bit longer. So gonna really try and keep this up now that training's back into the routine because it was easy when I was not training. I could obviously get a lot more done throughout the day and not have to take 2-3 hours of my day out just training. Gonna focus really on that over the next sort of couple of weeks to keep that intact. I'm gonna burp. Oh baby. Am I gonna burp? Am I gonna burp? I don't even know. Am I gonna burp? It's like an interjection. Ugh. It's like an interjection burp. Hey, I fucking can't even fucking talk. I just can't talk. Oh, George. Anyway, start fresh. Start again. So we're in for pool. RDL day. Looking forward to it. I think last time you saw me RDL, I did not. Oh, you fucking brick. Last time you saw me RDL, I did 190 for a set of 2. The session after that, I did 190 for a set of 6. I'm up to 195 for a set of 5 or 6 now. Am I going to get 200 today? Probably not. I'm fresh off a deload. Do I really need to do that? I don't know. I'm a bit of a twat sometimes, and if it's there, I'm just going to take it. So 200 could be on the cards for today for like a double or triple, which would be nice. If it's not there, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll get in the next sort of month or so. Sipping on half a scoop of MV pre and half a scoop of the Alpha Lion Sick Pump. I haven't had any pre-workout for over a week now, so in order for you to kind of get the most out of it, what I would suggest is using small amounts. So start off with the least amount and get the most out of it. So pre-workout, don't just go back into a full scoop. Start off with half a scoop, get the most out of that for a couple of weeks, then go to a full scoop. Just like with anything, just like drugs, whatever. If you're going to a party and you're taking drugs, just take a little bit at first, because a little bit will be enough, and then over time your tolerance will build up to it, okay? Not condoning drugs, by the way, but you get what I mean. So, we're cheers on that. Mixed a non-stim in there. It tastes like shit. Use George 10 though, check out. Ambition never ends. It's a motto that I stand by, so we're gonna fucking kill it today. I am ambitious. At the same time, I am realistic as well with what I can achieve. And I've realised over the past couple of years that if you really want to do something in your life, just go fucking do it. Like, what's stopping you right now? What's stopping you is what's going on up in here. There's always going to be doubts in the back of your mind. Other people are going to doubt you. Your parents are going to doubt you, this and that. If you believe you can do it, just go and do it. Like, just go and do it. You don't know until you try. Take a risk. I dare you today just to say, fuck it, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do something for myself. Promise you it'll pay off if you're consistent with it. And calculated as well. Don't be a twat. There are borderlines with it, all right? Anyway, enough of the motivational shit. Let's get in the gym. I'm going to write the logbook if it's quiet in there. I don't want to be chatting away whilst everyone's sitting around me. It's a bit awkward. Maybe I will. Who knows? Anyway, shut up. Get in the gym. We'll see you in a bit.
Cargo production.
Talk shit, get rigged, this karma. Retaliation rate is faster, Anglo arms is sharper, kitchen knives bending, that's what I call karma. Shotgun in the field, but they all know that we ain't farmers. We put and in the past when you run with your mates, just pray on us. Man, spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, plastic stop. Mag spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, pissed if he stops. How the fuck can I rate these punks? Make bare songs, but who have you touched? 2-car convoy, sawn off pump, you're pissed if bro leans out and dumps. Have you ever been in a ride? Pop them doors, come back on your blades or blunt. Have you ever taped that strip, built that spliff, then heard of the U ain't gone? That's the life we're living. Kitchen spinners, brought down dingers. Fingers itchy, tap that trigger. Hand take small, but the dirty come bigger. Up front striking, 5-star chinger. Aim for the heart, miss that, got the liver. Bro pulled up, shot man like picture splendid. It's not threats I'm sending. Spitting the truth, you know I'm a menace. Cause drama. Burn my man like lava. Borching Tim, so I did the same after. Talk shit, get rigged, this karma. Retaliation rate is faster, Anglo arms is sharper, kitchen knives bending, that's what I call karma. Shotgun in the field, but they all know that we ain't farmers. We put and in the past when you run with your mates, just pray or not last. Reverse, pocket blast, bro shot man, that's an easy task. One bow in the chamber, had one chance, took it, blammed him, bro's gonna hard. Mag spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, plastic stop. Mag spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, pissed if he stop. Check this verse, put 2 and slap it. Stop reverse, dump out, try pack him. Rise up, let's look, 2 L's, got a gauge and bells, trying to make them vanish. Wave that one, don't call this magic. Do man dirty, quick and rapid. The ops are losing, numerous beatings. I swear on my life, these kids can't manage. Hutch got life cause he caught that life. Ride around town, all the ops are shy. When I back that 9, trying to KO guys. Unknown T on my face when I slide. He tried wrong, got ching, but he tried. We serve free smoke, my gang so kind. Double tap that gauge, man, tap that twice if you see my face. One for your life. Mag spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, pissed if you stop. Mag spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ching their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, yo, pissed if you stop.
Cargo production.
You guys have definitely clicked on this video because of the title, and it isn't clickbait. It isn't clickbait at all. Let me explain. I'm gonna keep it totally honest and transparent with you. Obviously, you've been active on YouTube much or social media. You've probably seen quite a difference. I see a lot of people saying, so you've taken steroids, you've not posted content, this and that. You know, there's a few things I wanted to mention here. Is that at the moment I'm not currently using any anabolics, and there's a lot of reasons behind it. I could talk about 20 minutes for this. I haven't been taking anabolics for about 8 weeks now, or so, 8-10 weeks. I felt like if I was posting content, it was going to be a lie. You know, I was going to lie to people, and what brought me to where I am today is always just being through honesty, always being that person that you can relate to, never beats around the bush, always just says it how it is. I felt like I had like pressure from social media, especially from the views. Like, go down on some of the videos, I'm getting like over 100,000 views on some 4 days of eating, my daily routine whilst using anabolic steroids. I was getting tons of views, guys, and I came with a bit of pressure, and I was thinking, fuck, like if I tell people I'm not taking steroids, I'm gonna be not getting as many views or not earning as much money. Like, that was 1 month, I think it was in December or November, I earned £3,000 from YouTube alone. That's a lot of fucking money to be earning from just YouTube and content creation. So I was like, fuck, you know, I've definitely made something. Like, this is my future. Like, I've really taken this to a new level, and I did. I was sacrificing everything else in my life. I was sacrificing my relationship. My relationship was terrible, you know, my partner, you know, I put steroids first, and said to myself, I would not put steroids first. You know, I become a twat. I've done multiple different things. I'm not going to discuss everything, but one example is I started jabbing gear behind her back, and when she used to go to work, I used to jab gear. I used to buy gear behind her back and hide it from her and do it when she wasn't in, you know. And it got to a point where I was just lying to her. And, you know, I've got a great girl. Like, you follow the channel, Wiki, she's everything that I've ever wanted in life when it came to a female. Like, I was sitting there a couple years back and I was thinking, I'd love to be at a bodybuilding show with someone who I love and shares the same interests with me. And, you know, I've got that. Whilst it was great earning the money that I did from YouTube, you know, I was raking in. I was like, this could be a full-time job. I was making everyone fucking miserable around me, you know. Mrs. was miserable, family was miserable, everyone was miserable around me because I was just being a selfish twat that was just focused on getting famous, getting following on YouTube, Instagram, earning more money. When reality is, yeah, that's great, but it's only short-term happiness. Like, money comes and goes, you know. Yeah, earning money is great, but it doesn't make me happy. What makes me happy is other people being happy around me. That led to one thing, then another, and then all of a sudden, Georgie Boy's just not pinned for now like 8-9 weeks. I've not done any PCT. If I'm honest with you, I was just sitting there waiting to kind of like get my girlfriend's approval to go back on. When reality is, she's got no, I mean, she's like, at the end of the day, it's your decision what you do with your life. I just neglected the one thing that she hates, and that is lies. When I was lying to her, I was doing this behind her back, taking gear behind her back, all this fucking shit. And I look back now, I think, why was I doing that? Why was I being a little fucking nitbag and doing weird things behind her back and going, oh no, I'm natural to her, I'm natural, I promise I'm not taking any gear. But then all of a sudden I'm adding like 10 kilos to a lift in fucking one session. I'm pumped to shit and I'm feeling on top of the world. She's smart, she sees through it, and I kept lying to her and digging myself a hole that I couldn't get out of. So I've really taken a step back now, guys, and really been open and transparent with her. I've got therapy as well for it because I feel like I can learn a lot more about myself currently with what's going on. I'm a happy person right now, I'm happy, and I'm still working towards building a better relationship with everyone that's in my life at the moment because I was being a selfish knobhead. Will I ever go down that route? Probably. Yeah, I probably will again, for sure, 100%. It's just doing things in a better way, and I've had to learn the hard way in this case, but I'm so glad that I've learned the hard way because, you know, I'm only here to learn, and I do make mistakes, and it's only going to make me a better person. So yeah, I didn't PCT I haven't no PCT, nothing. I just came off completely. I must admit, the first like 3 weeks of me coming off, I felt like fucking shit. I think obviously when the drugs came out of my system, I was like right at my lowest. Felt like I was 2 weeks out from a show, but I was like 10 weeks, 12 weeks plus into an off season, and I should be feeling great, and I felt like a little boy again. But that seemed to come back quite steadily. I don't think I'm back up to where I was before naturally, so I've actually ordered a blood test. I'm going to get my bloods done, and I'll probably record that for the next video to show you where I'm at since completely coming off what I was taking. My hormones did plummet. I did feel like shit for a bit. They somehow came back, which expected with the amount that I was using. I mean, I was only using TRT, 150 Test E and 25 Provaron, and then it started to come back, which was quite nice. I started feeling somewhat normal again. Yeah, that's me being totally honest. I could waffle on here all day, but I think the main key things that I wanted to say in this part of the video is I made a few mistakes. I've learned from them. I have to learn the hard way, and for me, it's all about not losing yourself whilst doing this. I obviously started when I was at my lowest, you know, coming out of prep. Drugs, and they're fucking amazing, guys. They are honestly, they're magic. They do work, they are great, you have a lot of fun. But when it starts affecting the people around you, that's when you need to take a step back and realize what the fuck you're doing. So I'm in a much better headspace now. My relationship is so much better now, and we're gonna keep building upon that. Like I said, for you guys, you're my family, you're my friends, people that watch me, you can relate to me. I become unrelatable, you know. I'm fucking not being honest with you guys. I'm pretending like I'm on gear still. I'm posting pictures on Instagram, acting like I'm on gear, taking photos of when I was on gear, but I don't look like that at all, you know. And that's the reality of it. So I might do like a video in terms of like what's happened since I've stopped taking, if you're interested in that, what's happened to my body, what's happened to me, how I feel, gym, all that sort of stuff. I might go through that in a video in case you give a fuck. But comment down below, dogs, if you've watched today's video, and if you do want me to expand upon this, because I don't want to waffle on too long in this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll do another part of it or whatever it may be. Or if you have any questions, I might do like a Q&A, something. I don't know, but it's just good to get it off my chest, and I can get back to kind of making content now, because I was a little bit nervous, like I said earlier, about, you know, posting content and it being a fucking lie. And I was worried about, like, you know, there is pressure with social media, you know. People are like, oh, when you're up in your dose, when you're doing this, when you're doing that. And, you know, when you're earning 3-4 grand a month of YouTube and it's going all well, and you get kind of fall into that sort of trap of just like wanting to make money and fucking sack everything else off. But that's not me, guys. That's never been me. I've always been totally honest and transparent. And, you know, the last sort of 8 weeks or so, since I haven't jabbed, I've been like, I want to make content about, you know, taking gear and stuff like this, but I'm not. I'm going to be lying to you guys. And, you know, I don't want to lie to you guys. And I want to keep this channel as totally honest as I can. So, yeah, some dickhead moves from the Geordie boy, but we move on. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, comment down on the dogs. Let's get 1,500 likes, and I shall see you guys in the next one.